the puck to the line, gets rocked by Zadorov, who just drilled him into the boards. Forte gets hit hard. It's that one off the Flames net. Now a huge hit is Eric Goodbranson.
So this Calgary Flames arcade cabinet, I just finished it. Just side here, see if I can get a better shot here. This has the new 2 terabyte build, which I'm going to go over after I show the rest of the machine here. So Epic arcade cabinet, 4-player, got USB ports on both sides. Lighted Marquee, it's got LEDs on the kick plate. It has a top shelf with LEDs also, which you can see lighting up there. Got the lights on so you won't see it as much. New front end. So I put the logo here with the stripes and made it wave. You can see it waving there. Just a control panel. These move around obviously while you're playing, but just for the video. Yeah, so if we go over the game list, 19,000 games, also fully compatible with light guns. So you can use Sinden light gun, Dolphin bar, or a normal USB Wii bar is supposed to work also, or the aim track guns. So the aim track and the Sinden guns will have, you can get them with the recoil on it. Also your volume adjustments here. For as loud as you want. 2.1 silver sound. Sounds amazing. Can go very loud if you wanted to. There's the power button to turn on the arcade. Right, Sketch Classics, Daphne. These are all arcade games. It tells you the amount of games that's on there right here. Right, the smart arcade games. You got Atari, 5200, 7800, Lynx, Jaguar, ColecoVision, Amiga, Commodore 64. These are the classic adventure games that were on PC, which are a lot of fun. Television, Vectrex. So this is the new thing, or one of them. So we can actually run Windows games on here. So this is Slain that's being shown here. We got Hunt Down, and it all works with the arcade controls. so you don't need a joystick. There's only a few of them you would need a joystick for. Now we also have the Xbox, the original Xbox, and Halo runs awesome on here. And Triforce, so the Mario Kart arcade game, which you also see still being used in the arcades. Now you can play it at home. PC Engine, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Virtual Boy, Game Boy, GameCube, Advance, DS, Open Beats Rage, and the ports. I wasn't able to get a video on there just because of the way the directory is made, but you have all the classics like Chex, which used to be in the cereal boxes. It's actually a really good game that uses the Doom engine. It's pretty popular. So you got Doom, Doom 2, Heretic, Hexen. This is Prince of Persia. This is kind of like that other bomb game. I forget what it is off the top of my head. And Super Mario Girl War. Thomas Wave, some newer arcade games. Master System. Sega Genesis or Mega Drive if you're in Europe. Game Gear, Sega CD. Model 3 will have like Daytona USA and Star Wars Trilogy. Dreamcast. Yeah, it was more arcade games. Neo Geo, Metal Slug. Got the full PlayStation library on here. 500 and some games for the PSP. And finally, the PSP games work with the arcade controls. So you can play this game here, it's being shown now, with the arcade controls. And most of the PSP games work fine with the arcade control. So they're like new looking arcade games. Then we have our total of our games. 19,161. I'll flip my camera the other way and get it set up and do some gameplay on here. Alright, it should stay there. Alright, I'll show you a couple games. So, the classic games like all the arcade games, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, all that. That's been done a million times, that's been mastered, that all works perfect. So I'm not going to go over that, I'm going to show the new stuff. So let's go into Windows games. Alright, so we've got, show you some of the games here. Some of them I wasn't able to get the pictures for. Might be something I add on later on, but we got like Broforce on here, Carry On, Castle Crashers. Castle Crashers play 4-player on this arcade machine. All work same time. Cuphead, Darkest Dungeon is a really fun game. Oh, this game's awesome. It's a pinball game. Double Dragon Neon, DuckTales Remastered. Enter the Gungeon. May have to go in there and fool around with the controller settings, but you may have to use a controller for that one. Flat Out. Ghostbusters video game. That'll obviously need a controller, I think. So you gotta use both analog sticks. Alright, I'll show you this one.
In the 21st century, nations have collapsed from the root. Hunt down.
I've been playing this one a bit. Awesome game. I couldn't beat him the last time.
Engage.
Down, boy.
Yeah, he played as 2 players also.
Checkpoint.
Had a feeling you'd be still around these slots.
Calculating body mass. With spacebar.
Bounty hunters are coming!
Termination confirmed.
Oh, they burned themselves. Oh, it's wrong back.
Predictable.
Alright, come on.
I don't like these streets one bit. Why is some shit going on?
Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, we got him.
A lot.
Oh. We'll give it one more try. Hit. Where'd he come from?
A lot.
They're not the smartest in the world.
Checkpoint.
I took a shortcut. Slow down, please. Explosion coming at you. Where's my right?
Apologies. That was a tactical error.
They're after me. I need to get out of here.
I don't think this will work.
Get away from me. Come on, move it.
I should have kept the air gun.
Bounty found.
You're in the hoodlum turf, mate. Meet your whole mind, yeah. What's so bad, boys? Yeah. Hoodlum dog, yeah.
Oh my god. Ah. Oh, there you go. I couldn't beat him last night either, so.
Coming at you, yeah. Need some gasoline, yeah. Some cut beverages, yeah. Here, have some.
So you just want to exit out here?
Coming at you, yeah.
Just like that. So show ya. So see the games. This game's awesome. Or Pac-Man 256. Always a good time. Like I said, this game works with the arcade controller, so you don't need to take a joystick out. Play with that instead. Oh yeah, Proteus is awesome. That you'll need a controller for. I'll show you this one. It's good times. Play 4 players this. Guaranteed family fun. Endless destruction. This is a good stress reliever. People here to bring their energy back up. There we go, we'll lock down into this building. Destruction. You guys can like kick people around and stuff. There's a way of picking them up. Oh, there you go. Guys, you get to the next stage, there's like cars and helicopters. You can kick them into the buildings. It's pretty destructive stuff. Cool game. Story mode's pretty funny. It's like a cult and you want to prevent pollution and teach people about pollution. So they send the monsters in to destroy their cities. Guys, show some of the other games here. This game's awesome.
The postseason has arrived in Calgary.
This is the best Pac-Man game ever made. I thought I went down the side. There you go. You want a good Pac-Man game? There's a good Pac-Man game for you. I'll get out here. Should be able to just push those two and exit. And we're back on the main screen. So y'all just need to spit from. Nice shovel knight. Got Sonic Mania Plus, Lane. It's a really cool game. Stardew Valley. It's the dinosaur game I was showing. This is a cool game. So just to show you PSP games. Oops. Gotta push the button. Okay, yeah, so like I was saying for PSP, used to be that you couldn't use the arcade controls to play PSP game, which is unfortunate because pretty much all the PSP games are like new arcade games. So now that's been fixed. So now it works every time. If I go in here, show this one. Some Pac-Man again. There we go. Oh. A little harder to do because I'm not standing right in front of it. Come on. Up. Oh. Kept missing out. Yeah, so that's that. So there's tons of games in here. That was cool. Some Mortal Kombat. Oh, Midnight Club. Those are solid. Yeah, it just goes on forever. Yeah, so I think that's it for that one. Oh, I can show you the Mario Kart. Just one sec. Okay, so to play a game that requires a controller, same as it's always been. So you could either use this to get into the main menu here, then go controller and Bluetooth settings. Then you'll see here player one's controller. Because if you got like 4 or 5 controllers in here, the system doesn't know which one you want to use, because it's going to assume you want to use this as player one. So you have to tell it. So default, so you just change it to your controller name, which is what this is called, Afterglow Gamepad Xbox 360 controller, which you'll need for Mario Kart. Either get a 360, Xbox One, or PS4 controller. Those seem to be the best ones to use. The cool thing about the PS4 controller is if it's a game like a Nintendo DS game and you gotta use the touchscreen, you can use that touchpad as a mouse. And then the right side is your right click and the left side is your left click. So it's like a little mouse there. Alright, I'm doing this guy. Start this up. So the Mario Kart arcade game only works with a save state. So you have to load a save state or you'll get a glitch. So you hold your hotkey, which I set it to this, and then the south button, which is Y. And then it'll load the save state. Right in here you put a coin in, which I set to this button. Right, you go to no, and I'm just using the gas pedal, which just shows you on the screen too, right? The gas pedal's going down or the side. So yeah, I'm going to pick Pac-Man again. Let's do Wario Cup. Yeah, it's super fun. What the heck is that? Keep missing the pennies. it. No. Final lap. Gotta stay in first. If you ain't first, you're last. Oh no, I'm doing bad. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yeah! First place! Hells yes! Alright, I want to exit. Push the hotkey. Start button. Don't worry about the paint. It's paint on my hands, okay? So I paint stuff all day. Oh, I'll show you another cool controller game. This game is wild. Yeah, you need a controller, right, for like Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, GameCube. Like those controllers all had like dual analog sticks and a D-pad and like a million buttons on them. So you can't play those games with the arcade controls. I mean, you could, but it'd be kind of hard. Ooh, should I show Halo? Alright, so being that it's a Windows game, there was a controller conflict with it, so I put a hub in there so you can turn all of the arcade controls off, and then it'll only see this controller. So if you're ever playing it and it keeps picking up these controllers as the arcade controllers as player 1 for these ones instead of your controller, even though you went in here and put it as number 1 controller. So what you would do, let's go back in here. Right, and then you use the hub on the side buttons here. And you just push the buttons. Just turn all those off. Alright, so now when you start the game, it's only going to see this controller and none of the other ones, and it should work. Let's see what happens. There you go. Now this one's working. I'll just continue where I was before, I guess. weapons? Ah, there we go. Still there. Got him. He's way getting up there. Headshot, headshot. It looked like it was hitting him in the head. There we go. We need to get in some action here. Oh no. Okay, I'm good, I'm good. Just loading me up here. That's pretty cool, right? It's like an old school game, but a little better graphics. You actually like blow off their limbs and stuff. There we go. Now we got a good gun. Let's charge it up. I thought that was a guy. Oh, there is a guy there. Where did I come from? Suck it down. I know how to get that. I'm gonna show you all the secrets. Yeah. Oh, gory. Got the map. Nobody uses maps. It's like using brakes in a racing game. How are you not dead? Arrow. Get it up close and personal. Got him. Oh yeah. Missing his body, he's still standing. He's dead. Alright, here we go. Oh, see the damage on it is pretty cool. lock it down. Crap, somebody's hitting me from the back. So. This is where you want this guy. Ah, just blew himself up. I think that's the end of this level. Guys, there we go. Awesome game. Kind of like Doom, but I think it's better. If you want to exit, it should be these two guys. There you go, you're back in the main menu. So, you know, you got your controller plugged in so you can play like Layers of Fear and Ghostbusters, the video game. It's really awesome. Also got the 2016 movie-based one. Everybody has their opinion on that. Right, I can show you a demon tilt with the controller, the arcade controllers. Just unplug this guy. Turn all these back on. So this game does work with the arcade controllers. It's a pretty cool pinball game. Bring the volume up here. I think my battery's almost dead, so Hopefully we can get some of it. This is a remake of a pinball game on TurboGrafx 16, which is really good. So I just set it up to use these two buttons here. Oh, no way. I gotta get it up in that basket there. Oh, I got a free ball. That's pretty wild. Oh, there you go. I see she like transforms. I have no idea where the ball is. Oh, I could have died. Ah. There you go. Oh, it's like an alien head or something. Oh, of course I'm on a roll. Yeah, so this whole, everything you see here is the base build for every arcade, 705 arcade machine. So everything you see on here, even the smaller 2-player one, the 19-inch screen, this comes with it. what's going on. Yeah, so that's it for this one. On to the next.